Hello and welcome. Today we're going to go through a quick family favorite recipe. It's just red garlic mashed potatoes. It's a family staple, but you want to start with just a basic red potato, usually I don't know, nothing bigger than a 3-inch size, so they're fairly manageable. Do a quick rub in the sink, just simple. You can take a sponge or a paper towel, but oftentimes just your hands running them over water will get any loose dirt off the skin. So one thing I like to do to speed up the process, I'll take some of these larger potatoes and at least half them, if not quarter them, to get smaller pieces. You can take these smaller pieces, it'll reduce the cooking time so you have less time to boil. Add them to a pot, cover these potatoes in water, and set them on the stove for about 15 to 20 minutes until soft. You can test them with a fork. Welcome back. First thing, once we've got our potatoes, just briefly show you how I usually check with the fork. You can see that that's basically no resistance to it there. So you can do that while it's boiling too, but we've already determined these were done, pulled them off. You can see there's a little bit of residual water, make sure we're getting that off. Be careful, of course, very hot. You can see a little bit of steam there. But next thing we're going to do, because we don't actually have a potato masher in the standard, potato grenade style, but we do have a Ninja, and we're going to try a little rendition here and throw them in there with our other ingredients, and hopefully we'll get a satisfactory result. So, incorporating your potatoes into our Ninja, just about got all of them in there. Might have to push them around a little bit, but we've got a little bit of room. For the rest of our ingredients, we've got 5 ounces of milk. It's going to add a little bit of creaminess to this, and it's also going to help the actual blending process here. You always want to add a little bit of liquid to that. The next 2 ingredients, we've got our butter and then supposedly 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. Now, our family enjoys garlic, so this is a little bit more than that, but to your own tastes. And it is 2 tablespoons of butter, just for the quantity. If you guys are tracking that at home, throw that roughly on top. And finally, we've got just a little bit of salt to accentuate the flavors, 1/2 teaspoon. You can always add salt at the end if you find that it's missing a little bit, but you'll never be able to take it back. So next we'll pulse it here and see what happens. Now the trick is using short pulses, and you don't want to just kind of hold it down. We'll see what kind of consistency we have. You can see we've still got a few larger chunks on top here, so let's work those down into the blade area. Seems these are just getting a little bit too thick for the Ninja to actually cause it to rotate, but you can see how wonderful texture and consistency we have there. Those look like some pretty good mashed potatoes. So we'll do a couple of short pulses here just to finish this guy off, get those last big chunks. Pour some of these out for you, and we should be ready to eat. You can see we've got a wonderful consistency here of our mashed potatoes. Definitely still some lighter chunks in there, so it's not just pure porridge, but hopefully you'll enjoy these wonderful potatoes at your next meal, and catch us again later for more great recipes and tips and tricks.